we go right here. 5/21/24. Just look at this. I'll let you look at this. This is monitoring the magnetic field, the dome. This monitoring the magnetic field, the dome that protects us from so-called harmful gamma radiation, solar radiation, UV light, whatever you want to call it. Earth is in the middle. The white side, daytime side. This is the nighttime side. So the sun is over here. That's where the sun is at, over here. So you look at your dome. This is the dome that points the goal from the top, north to south. Look at this double energy. Look at the energy that's on the dome, and then look at the double energy that's hitting the dome. Look at that energy. Then we go over here. I'm looking at the nighttime side. Look at all this energy here. Look at this energy. Actually, again, like I said, the planet is enveloped with solar radiation, charged particles. Look at all this energy. And I wonder why they don't use this diagram. I wonder why they don't use this. Because they can't explain that energy that's coming on the nighttime side of the planet that's giving up equal amount of strength is the sun that we say, that they call in the sky. That they say in the sky, actually, that we're looking at, supposedly. Solar wind, here you go right here. Solar wind velocity, the speed that the cosmic particles are coming from the sun. Once again, Earth is in the middle. The white side is the daytime side, the black is the nighttime side. This little red boat, this little red thing right here again, that you see bent back right here, this red thing right here, that's the same thing as this right here. It's just that in this gram right here, in this diagram right here, it is monitoring solar wind. This right here is monitoring the magnetopause, the dome. This here is monitoring solar wind, and this here is monitoring the magnetic field lines, the lines that you cannot see, that all living organisms are connected to. This is how they surf and navigate the planet. This is how bees, this is how aquatic animals surf and navigate the ocean, through these magnetic field lines right here. You cannot see this. When Neo woke up in the Matrix, when he woke up, you seen all those holes on his body and those wires was popping off, or those attachments was popping off. Those are the magnetic field lines. So here you go right here. We go back up here to solar wind. The sun is over here. You see the arrows. You see the double. You see the color as it changes. Look at the color, dark orange. That's the double hit of energy. And then you see the cosmic particles. Some of them hit the dome, some of them hit Earth, and they should travel where? Out into space. However, when you look at the back side of the planet, you look at these arrows right here. Look at these arrows right here. Look at this one. Look at these arrows right here. Look at this row. These arrows are reversing back into the planet. They are going back into the planet. Look at them. Just look at these arrows. They're all going back into the planet. And these arrows represent charged particles, solar wind, back into the planet. This is what this is doing. Pause.
Do we have a sun simulator? Check out these videos. Not only do we have these sunflowers turning their backs on the sun, we also have cows that are afraid of the sun, hiding out in the shade when it's not even hot out.
Pause. Now, listen, my people, I want you to look at when she panned her camera to the sun. Look at the dark shadow next to the sun. Look at the dark shadow. There are large objects up by the sun. It's not a coincidence that sunflowers are turning their back on that sun. The sun is not a simulator. It's not a sun. Well, actually it is, but it's not something that the Draconian species or any of them put there. Earth is a spaceship. That sunlight generate energy so Earth can travel throughout the solar system, throughout the 12 houses, the 12 zodiac signs. And now we're back home. This is what that is. But these sunflowers are turning away from the sun because there is something else in the sky that is giving up equal amount of solar radiation. And then I also want you to look at Not to mention the sunflowers and how they're turning away from the sun because everything grows towards the sun. Look at the shadow, the dark shadow near the sun when she panned her camera around. Here we go.
Die bleiben nicht der Sonne weg.
See that?
Alle. Wohin gucken die denn? Da ist doch...
Look! Those are shadows!
Sehr komisch.
Here's my sunflowers starting off. Now why do they keep turning away from the sun? Hence the word sunflower. But you see it facing off to the northwest right now. Well, over here's the sun. Hence the word sunflower.
You know, I've been living here a minute. There's probably 8 or 10 cows clustered. I thought it was weird the other day, but like, I mean, it's not even hot here yet. It's not even hot. Look at them all. That's some weird as fuck behavior.
Do we have a
And then not to mention, my people, when I loaded this video up, you had fake accounts come out talk about, well, they just sitting over there. Listen to me, they just sitting over there in the grass underneath the shade. Let me explain something to you. All unnatural animals, all unnatural living organisms, I apologize, all unnatural living organisms will have complications on this planet. And the more unnatural you are, the less of us that we have in the less of me that, or my people that you have in you, it's going to be even worse. It's going to be even worse. Everything grows towards the sun. Everything bathes in the sun. The sunflowers are turning away from the sun. Why? Hint, sunflower. Why did they call it that? Huh? And then I'm going to rewind this again because I want you to look at the shadows again in the sky. Clearly, there are shadows by the sun. And you all can't see it. Y'all fail to realize. I wonder, you know, people sent me these videos, and I wonder how y'all not see this. All you see was the sunflowers turning away from the sun. I told you this shit was happening. Look at the shadow. Look, to the left and the right. Or it's just one big object back there, and it's giving that shadow on both sides. Look at the shadows. Stop it. Look at the shadows. Stop it. Stop it. I told y'all, my people, everybody will talk about the sun in genetics. There will be no more, what continent we from? This happened over here. Better police officers, better laws, better this, better that. No, we were here first. The Indians was here first. Now, let me tell you something. If you can't biosynthesize that sun, your ass is in trouble. If you have animal DNA, your ass is in trouble. And I know you don't want to hear that. 8 billion people on the surface of this planet. And you really don't understand that over 5.5 billion people don't belong here. Why would the universe create you with different species to make it harder for the universe to communicate with you? Everything that's a prokaryotic cell organism on the planet is easier to communicate and surf and navigate the planet. Everything that's a single cell organism. Anything that's complex is having difficulties on the planet. You are having trouble connecting with the sun and the cosmos. Abundance and gratitude to you all. It's only going to get worse, intensified this year. 2024, the race against the sun.